Hey Leo, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Leo. That means anybody that has Leo in their chart, this message is meant for you. May not necessarily be your message. It might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Leo in their chart. Please know that I truly intend to get this message directed to you. I do need to remind you that this is a general message that is spirit-led, and also to give you a heads up that if this message is in regards to another individual that you're interacting with, the message can be flip-flop. The message could be directed to you about them, to them about you, their intent towards you, your intent towards them. I definitely encourage you to pay close attention, apply where appropriate. I do ask that you don't try to force this read to fit your situation, but to allow it to flow like water down a bubbling brook, so to speak. Okay. Again, as a reminder, it is a general read, and it is your April 2022. It's a summary of each week that you may encounter throughout the month. I do encourage you to take note, journal it, put it in your favorites, whatever, so you can come back to it. By the second week, you should recognize whether it truly is or is not your message. The overall energy and each week, it does break down to a full summary for the most part, unless there's a whole bunch of things that occur throughout the month for an individual, and that'll show up kind of bebopping around to where it doesn't look like it's a nice fluid situation, but it's just situations that occur throughout each week for an individual. But for the most part, most of the time, Spirit provides the overall summary of the month and breaks down each week as it builds to that. Okay. So with this read, it is completely up to you whether or not you do or don't wish to take in the message or disregard it. If you don't feel comfortable with this message, I do encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. And whatever you feel drawn to the most, please allow your intuition to guide you to it. And if you feel like you are being drawn towards more than one message, Spirit may have more than one message for you that's pertinent. So, follow that. Don't let it, don't ignore what your intuition is trying to guide you towards. Okay? All right, so with all that being said, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Leo in opening their eyes to see, ears to hear, heart to feel, and intuition to discern the message they are about to receive. Let's begin. Like I said, we're going to do a 4-week breakdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, so you can follow along. Overall energy. Bottom of the deck, we're going to do just a quick touch on the deep intentions. Okay, so as we begin, general message for Leo, April 2022, first week, please. Wow, thank you. Second week, April 2022, for Leo, general message. Wow, okay, thank you. Third week for Leo, general message, April 2022, please. General message for Leo, April 2022, third week, please. Third week of April 2022, general message for Leo, please. Oh, we almost had one. There it is. And fourth week for Leo, please. General message for Leo, fourth week. Thank you. Overall energy. 4 of Wands, stability, support, home, family, partnership. Why am I being told divinity or divine? I don't know why I'm being told that, but I am being told divine, divinity, something along that line. 8 of Shields is the 8 of Pentacles, putting forth the effort to figure out how to be self-sufficient. 9 of Shields, which is the 9 of Pentacles, very confident, financially stable, independent individual that needs no one. Do you see how that individual's back there with their back turned and she's like in all her glory, I don't need you, go away. I'm aware you're there, but I don't need you, kind of situation. So trying to figure out how to be, and we're standing there alone, mind you, with that person afar. So we're also singular. We have the attitude of being separated, separate from, don't need anybody. Okay? That's the deep intent. And then we have that. And for the first week, and of course, if you haven't figured out, we're going to do a quick overview and then we'll do some delving to see if we can fine tune it. So the Seven of Swords, we're reevaluating a situation of how to be successful in achieving our goals, Seven of Swords. And, sometimes it may lead to being sneaky about it, but definitely reevaluating how to achieve our goal. Second week, we have the King of Shields here, which is the King of Pentacles, and we are, trying to make a plan, and so that, of course, always there is success in everything that the King of Shields does. It's always successful, but we're, making a plan. Can also be referring to an earth element that is being encountered in the second week, but we'll find out as we go. And there we have a definitive Capricorn, the shadow, which is the devil, and it is heading out of being in the upright. So we may very well be coming out of a toxic situation, fear, obsession, possession, obsessiveness, compulsive is what I was just told. Compulsive, being compulsive over something. But a very can also be a very tight bond with another individual that seemingly is unbreakable. And then for the fourth week, we have the Ace of Cauldrons, which is the Ace of Cup, and it is coming out of being in the reverse. So there was a loss of either a relationship, a love, happiness, joy. We've lost that. We've lost how to be happy, how to have our cup overflowing. But we're heading towards turning that in the upright. We're working on reversing that and moving towards it being in the upright, which is a wonderful thing. Okay. Well, let's do some delving here and see if we can clarify a little bit more here. So please clarify. We'll start with Four of Wands. Please clarify the Four of Wands for overall energy for Leo, please. Thank you. Holy cow. Okay. Here we have the Emperor taking control of the situation, and then we have, I'll read all this. Basically a little story that they're sending out here. Seven of Wands, taking a stand, having taken some time out in regards to a very large conflict that had occurred. Somebody had said some extremely harsh words that were painful. And so, we worked on creating an exciting new path by looking at the whole picture of how to, I'm being told sidestep this. How to step away from it, how to sidestep, how to step away from it. So you're working on taking control of the situation. Okay. Refusing to see a cup that was offered. Four of Cups is on the bottom. Or refusal of a cup. Alright, so let's go to the first week. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. First week, April 2022 for Leo, please. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. First week, April 2022 for Leo. Seven of Swords, please. Alright then. And there's that Four of Cups again. Check that out. So these came out separate. Feeling a little bound in our situation. The Queen of Pentacles. So we feel bound. We feel trapped. We're trying to reevaluate this path and this direction to take. because we're not very happy. Four of Cups. We're not very happy at all. Yeah, we're holding on to being. We're holding on to a grudge. Okay. Holding on to a grudge that occurred. There was like a fight or a disagreement, right? And so you went within yourself to find some answers in regards to finding your own happiness, to create a new life, nurture it to, fruition, and so you can then have stability. Okay, so please clarify the King of Shields, second week, April 2022, please. Death. Bring in something completely to an end so that a rebirth can occur. When something is completely come to an end, then something new can be born, right? And so we're putting off areas that were strong, even though we have some fears about leaving the past behind, and heading towards leaving things behind as well. So you're making a plan to bring things to an end, or the King of Shields, King of Pentacles has brought things to a complete end. Please clarify the shadow. Is anything upright here? Let me get all these cards. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. So reciprocation in regards to your stability is confusing you. And you're trying to reevaluate how to put forth the effort in regards to this situation. To have an equal give and take in regards to it. And you're just, you're kind of lost in being able to figure out a way to make it work. You're definitely guarded in building something, building on that foundation that has been placed. Fear. Fear, fear, fear. Fear is running you. You're afraid. That's that Two of Swords, confusion, fear. Will this work? Can it work? What do I do to make it work? Things have came to an end. I don't know how we can get back to having equal give and take and stability. Okay. Please clarify the Ace of Cauldron in reverse. So now take this as you will, apply where appropriate. We may be heading towards having a reconciliation with somebody that you have some very deep connections with, right? And so then beginning anew, laying a new foundation and starting fresh and new. Or they have moved on and are building something fresh and new. But there's definitely a recognition that they were your Ten of Cups. And you are trying to figure out how to make it work, how to have that love, how to have that reconciliation again. But, there's some worries that are involved in how to build on that. So you're holding back because of that fear. Because of a dispute that you had. All right. Well, for you, I think I want to do some guidance. Everybody else that we've gone through so far, not so much, but let's see if we can get some guidance for you here, Leo. Can we get some guidance for Leo regarding Four of Swords? And it's heading towards, it came out of being in the upright. So come out of, be quick about taking some time to think about the situation, to review it. But take control of the situation so you can begin something new and build on it. And you can bring forth a new love and happiness. But it's a decision that you have to make. You need to recognize what your true wish is on your forever after. Look at all the different options that you have presented to you and choose which cup you would like to have for, a commitment, and move towards it. All right, guys, let's have a look about the energies that are in here for you. We have Gemini, Capricorn, like I told you earlier, Scorpio, Aries, and that's it. So those are the zodiac's energies, elements you may be encountering or interacting with. You may very well be taking on those energies. I am so sorry. Excuse me. You may very well be taking on those energies. But that is your April 2022 read for each week being broke down. I do look forward to next week to find out what is headed toward you. And until then, your choices and decisions. Be very, very blessed.